Welcome to the Garden Years. I'm Gloria, and before we begin today, I want to offer you a moment of loving kindness. May the wisdom you have carried all your life rise up to meet what you were about to hear. Now let us talk. Friends, we are in the third week of our series on scams and frauds. Remember, the series title was Studied and Targeted. And today, this episode is entitled I Almost Didn't See It. I Almost Didn't See It. We hear a lot about telephone fraud, right? A lot of that is going on, and a lot of people have been hurt by it. But today, I want to talk a little bit more about something that seems to be a little more subtle, all right, and a little more sophisticated. And it's coming for women who are bright, accomplished, and have had a lifetime of successes. This kind of taking advantage requires a different kind of keeping our eyes open. So, the first thing I want to say is the sophisticated predator looks nothing like a predator. He is charming, he's patient, he's educated, and he mirrors everything you value and believe in. Bright and accomplished women are not protected by their intelligence. Sometimes their confidence in their own judgment makes them more vulnerable. So be careful with that. Keep yourself open and not so. Not that you aren't smart, but stay smart. Okay. And this person is not showing up in a trench coat. Okay. He is showing up looking exactly like the answer to loneliness and grief and this new season in your life. All right? Next thing I want to think about is the signs are there, but they speak quietly. The signs are there, but they speak quietly. We mentioned early on that sometimes these relationships move too fast. And that is something I want us to remember. The relationship moved faster than it naturally should. Okay? The next point I want to point out is that he has a smooth answer for every question and every inconsistencies. And remember, we talked about that little uneasy check? Pay it some attention. Another thing to notice is the people around you who love you feel uneasy about something, but they can't name it. They can't name why they feel uneasy about it. And this lady finds herself explaining him to them and defending him before they have even raised a concern. Yes, pay it attention. And then there's a third thing. Keeping our eyes open looks different for this kind of threat. This is not just about becoming suspicious of every person who shows you kindness. This is not about that. It is about having one or two people that we talked about earlier in your life who have permission to speak honestly to you before you are too deep in. And it means agreeing in advance before you ever need it, that when someone you trust says something that feels off, you will listen before you will defend. So, ladies, this is my episode for today, and that is I almost didn't see it. It's subtle. So let's keep our eyes open. And I want to close with the meta moment. May your eyes be open and your heart remain soft. May you trust the quiet voice inside of you that already knows, that intuition, that gut feel. And may you give yourself permission to listen to it. Thank you again for being with me today, and I'll see you next week. Bye.